Hey there, welcome to Price Profiler, the podcast where we will explore how creative professionals can master the art of pricing their services and products. I'm your host Jenny, and today we're going to dive into how to use pricing to meet the needs of different customer groups. Whether you're a designer, artist, or any other kind of creative, we know that pricing your work can be one of the toughest challenges you face. So today we're going to use the museum industry to help you rethink how to choose the best pricing model for your services. Here at Price Profiler, we are on a mission to empower passionate creative professionals, just like you, by offering pricing insights that help you feel confident about charging what you're worth. Not too much or not too little. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, we want to give you the tools and knowledge to price your work so that it reflects the quality and dedication you bring to the table. We know that pricing strategies can sometimes feel like you need a PhD to understand them, but don't worry. We break it all down into actionable tips that you can use without needing a deep dive into complicated economics. Beyond the podcast, we have a community where creatives can share, learn, and grow together. We've got articles, trainings, and more, all designed to help you value your work fairly and get paid what you deserve. You can find more information from the link in the description. So, how does a world class museum like Guggenheim Bilbao keep art accessible to everyone, from tourists and art enthusiasts to local families, while staying financially resilient? Today, we'll explore their creative pricing strategies to see how knowing your audience and their willingness to pay can guide your pricing decisions. Pricing is a challenge for any organization, but for a cultural institution like the Guggenheim, it's especially crucial. They must balance accessibility with financial sustainability. While many organizations struggle with this, the Guggenheim stands out for its innovative approach. All companies should derive pricing decisions from strategic goals. Guggenheim exemplifies this by aligning pricing with their mission to ensure accessibility while maximizing self financing. Today, we'll cover Guggenheim's overall strategy, their different pricing models, and key takeaways for creative industries. First, let's dive into the museum's mission. The Guggenheim Bilbao is committed to preserving modern and contemporary art while making it accessible to a broad audience. But achieving both accessibility and financial stability is a challenge. One of the museum's main goals for 2024 and 2025 is maximizing self financing. They need to keep ticket prices reasonable while ensuring the museum remains financially healthy on its own. They achieve this through multiple funding sources, including the Guggenheim Foundation, governmental support, ticket revenue, and membership programs. The key takeaway: a successful pricing strategy isn't just about revenue, it's about aligning prices with broader goals, like cultural accessibility. Now let's break down how the Guggenheim Bilbao tailors its pricing to different visitor needs. First of all, they have a general admission and dynamic pricing. A standard ticket is approximately €15, which is ideal for tourists and one-time visitors. However, the museum also uses dynamic pricing during peak seasons and special events. Dynamic pricing might be familiar to you from the concert industries or from airlines, as it balances supply and demand. This model ensures funding for cultural preservation while keeping regular ticket prices accessible. This means that the price may be higher at peak seasons and lower at low season or at special events. Second of all, the Guggenheim Bilbao has an annual membership. For frequent visitors, an annual pass at €40 is a great deal. There's also discounts for students, retirees, and families. Membership perks include free visits, discounts, and priority access, creating a loyal community of art lovers. It's more than just savings, it's a way to foster repeat visits and engagement. In addition, the Guggenheim Bilbao has a pay what you wish model, where they offer pricing at select times, such as Monday and Saturday evenings, for whatever price you want to pay. Imagine a family with limited means visiting a museum. It's more than just a visit, it's access to cultural enrichment. This pay what you wish initiative ensures that economic barriers don't limit art appreciation, making art more accessible to people with different means. For exclusive exhibitions, the museum offers tiered pricing, allowing more people to experience premium events. Additionally, they offer reduced rates for school groups, helping to cultivate the next generation of art lovers. These aren't just discounts, they're investments in accessibility and education. Now that you've heard a little bit about the different kinds of pricing strategies that the Guggenheim Bilbao uses, we can look at how does this approach work? Or does it work in general? Absolutely, it does. In 2023, in Guggenheim Bilbao, visitor numbers grew by 6%, reaching 1.3 million people, and memberships increased to over 75,500 members. The impact is clear. Flexible pricing strategies drive engagement while supporting financial health. The Guggenheim proves that accessibility and profitability can go hand in hand. So, what are the key lessons here? First of all, you need to understand different customer segments. You need to balance revenue goals with mission driven objectives and use pricing as a tool for inclusivity and sustainability. When you align your goals and understand your different customers, you can make prices more inclusive and make your products and services more accessible. So, whether you run a museum or any business, the key is knowing your audience and meeting them where they are. Guggenheim's approach proves that pricing can be both strategic and inclusive. Now, I want to hear from you. How do you approach pricing in your business? Share your thoughts with us in our Price Profiler community at priceprofiler.com. If you found today's episode insightful, subscribe and join us for more discussions on smart pricing strategies. Thanks for tuning in and see you next time.